Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Lake Taneycomo. It is 2:18 in the afternoon, Thursday, June 16th. I am joined today by Derek. He is our newest full-time dock hand, and we're going to do the one cast for you today. Today we have boated up. We're sitting just a little bit below Andy Williams' house over here, just about in the middle of the lake. And today we are going to drift some Signature Series 639 jerk baits. So here on this rod we've got the 639 Juvenile Rainbow. I've got about 2.5 foot of 4-pound monofilament line, followed by a size 12 barrel swivel to separate my line from the rod and my leader. And I've got a size 12 snap swivel holding a 3/16 ounce bell sinker. And the one that I'll be using will be the Green Machine 639, same setup. But we're gonna get drifting here. How are we doing today, guys? You're good. It is luckily cloudy now. We're sitting somewhere in the 95 to 99 degree range here today. I'm just gonna stand there and hold that. Here shortly you're gonna feel that thing hit the bottom and it's gonna start wiggling and waggling, and that is what you want to feel. I don't think, Derek, you've never trout fished before, right? All right, Derek has never trout fished before. And it sounds like he is hitting the bottom. Now, when a fish bites it, they're gonna pop, pop. It's gonna be kind of a continuous, harder jerking motion. Okay, right now what you're feeling is just that jerk bait wiggling on the bottom. But the cloud cover does feel nice right now. We are running in 4 units of generation. That's kind of what they've been doing for the last few days. I think that maybe they've got the lower part of the water system cleared out enough to start running some of that extra water that's been in Table Rock. And so we've been seeing 4 generators for about 16 hours out of the day, and then at night they pull it back to 2 for a while and then right back to 4 again. Been a while since I got out to drift the jerk baits on the bottom. However, 4 units of water is generally good water for doing so. Not sure how much moss we'll be dealing with today. That is the only impeding factor when dragging the jerk baits. If there's too much moss on the bottom, it just doesn't work very well. So far, feeling pretty clean. Oh, some fishing reports. I didn't get here till closing shifts, so I didn't get to talk to too many of the guides. However, Robbie Dotson said that they were up here in the trophy area with scuds under the slip bobber rig, and he said the bite was really good this morning and first thing this afternoon, but then it slowed down quite a bit for him. And as far as I understand, the egg patterns in the morning have still been working pretty good, along with night crawlers down below the trophy area. And I know some guides are down by the landing using the pink power worm under a float, probably 6 to 9 foot deep, on a probably like a 64th ounce jig head. Derek here grew up on the Amazon River. So, if you guys are ever renting a boat and he's the guy renting a boat to you, you can ask him about that. Our little lake here is probably kind of tame in comparison. Yeah, he says the water's a lot cleaner here though. All right, go ahead and pull that in. We're gonna check for moss and we are gonna move the boat out to the center a little bit more. All right, I am clean of moss. How are you looking over there? A little bit on your weight. You want to get that off your weight. It can affect the way it drags on the bottom. Get us out here more in the center. Try to straighten it up a little bit here for you, but when you cast these out, primarily you want it to be dragging as straight up and down with the lake as possible. If not, as the boat's going this way, it'll try to drag it sideways across, and sometimes that'll either pick up moss, get a hang up, or just not make the bait look too natural. No, I think I can kind of slowly position the boat and keep it pretty straight. I know in the last week in the evenings I've been having fairly good luck throwing the Signature Series 110+1, the big deep dive in jerkbait, against the bluffs. And seeing some brown trout action and some bigger rainbows doing that. Now, if for some reason you stop feeling that wiggling and it feels like you're just pulling dead weight, you probably picked up moss and you want to pull that back in. Get the moss off of there. Not yet. Nope, just started.
At least the sun's not out, right?
I know. We were just talking about that.
Feels like 65 now, right?
Yeah. And I think I have procured some moss on the end of mine. Oh yeah.
I'm not used to those little continuous jerks like that.
Yeah, I know. It can be it's a little bit of a learning curve figuring out what the jerk bait's doing versus what a fish is actually doing when they're biting it. But it is that action that attracts the fish, so. Wow. I heard that sneeze from a mile away. Go ahead and set the hook. Oh, you had one. Nope, he's gone. Do you see how your rod was bent over and continually pulling like that? That was a fish. All right, Derek's on the board for a swing and a miss. That's more action than I can say I've gotten over here. I feel like my lure went through a moss pad mid-water as it was headed towards the bottom here, because I still haven't caught the bottom. I'm gonna pull mine in and recast it again. There is quite a bit of floating moss in the water. Just looking down, I can see quite a bit here. Derek's told me that they did a lot of peacock bass fishing on the Amazon. It's something that would be fun to do. We are going past the brown house now. I don't know what it is about this stretch from the brown house down to the narrows that causes the fish to like to hold here, but there are generally a higher population of fish from here down through the narrows. Now, if you do get a chance to get another bite here, it's not like a peacock bass. You're just gonna lightly pull back on the rod and hold the tension and then reel down and then slowly pull back up. You don't wanna jerk real hard. Trout do not have a hard mouth. We are getting ready to make our way back through the narrows. Hopefully, maybe we'll find a hungry fish here in the narrows. You still feel it bouncing? Okay. Well, you see the weight's pulling it to the bottom, but the lure is what's doing the wiggling because it has a little bill on it. Oh no, did I get it back? I keep forgetting. The last few times I've been out here, I drag right over that log and get hung on it every time, but I did get my stuff back this time. Go ahead and reel yours in and check it for moss. I see some moss hanging from your line there. I'll scoot the boat over just a touch, a little closer to the channel now that we're coming out on the other side of the Narrows. So we made a post about a gentleman who caught a 22-inch brown one day and a 23-inch brown the next, both using our Lilleys 1/8-ounce white jig, and they were actually fishing down the lake. I know the rainbow they said they caught right below Monkey Island using the white jig, and I believe the brown was somewhere down in that end of the lake as well. Do what now?
What time do they stop putting water through?
So they've been running continuous water. It's just they'll slow it down. The last few nights they've slowed it down at midnight, and then at about 6 a.m. they kick it back up again. Hey, Derek is on. Is he still there? Oh, swing and a miss again. Yeah, I don't see any head tugs going on there. All right. Well, that's 2 bites for the rainbow and none for my green machine so far. I think we'll go down to the end of Eagle Island today and call it a day. Oh, there's a fish. He's gonna jump. If you want to avoid a fish jumping, sometimes you can point your rod tip down and keep the tension down here, and sometimes that'll get him to go back down a little bit. He's gonna jump all the way over your line. Not a bad little rainbow there. Nice fat fish. No, you can stay on that side. We'll go just a touch longer here. I was really hoping that'd be your line and not mine, but I do have the advantage of experience and knowing exactly when that fish is hitting it. Alright, well, we found our way down past Eagle Island. We found one hungry fish for the day and a couple swings and misses. But that's right. There will be many more chances. But we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get back out here and do it for you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.